Hey everybody, this is the Compact Kitchen Console. It's my entry into the First Build and Thingiverse Countertop Challenge. It combines a recipe stand, a kitchen timer, a weighing scale, a Cuisine Selector, a drawer compartment with additional storage space over here, and an extendable platform, or two extendable platforms, which I'll show you in a moment. So the first thing is the recipe stand. So here I have a fondue book, and I can put it like this. And I think a recipe stand is one of the most overlooked things in the kitchen because you do need a place where you can have easy access to the instructions. So it can hold a book like this. I have my favorite garlic aioli recipe on this iPad, so you can put that here as well. And of course, the stuff you put over here can be bigger or smaller than this black platform, so you can even just put your iPhone or phone on here. And then if we look on the side over here, you can see that the kickstand actually has 3 different angles to choose from. So you can choose between a 30, 45 degree, and 60 degree angle. And I inadvertently added an extra angle here. Too lazy to calculate that, so if you print one, maybe you can use the law of cosines and sines and whatnot and tell me what angle it is. That'd be great. But okay, why don't we look at the kitchen timer. So over here on this LCD panel, these buttons were printed using my MakerBot Replicator 1 Dual. So I was able to print in 2 colors, but the attached STL files do allow you to print in just 1 color, so you have an engraved lettering instead of 2-colored lettering. So here we can use it as a stopwatch. Oops, I already had a timer there. Okay, so as a stopwatch, you can count up and then stop it, press these 2 buttons to reset. You can also use it as a countdown timer. So I can maybe make it go up to 3 seconds, start it. Awesome. Great for people like me who can't keep track of how long it takes to boil an egg. The next thing is this Cuisine Selector. So I don't know about you guys, but it takes me forever to decide what I want to eat. So this is like spin the wheel. You can just spin it and it gives you a suggestion about what to eat. And I know you may notice that sushi comes up a lot of times, even though the arrow's right here, but don't tell my mom, out of the 8 options, I wrote sushi 4 times. Anyway, here's the weighing scale. Okay, so right now, let's see. Okay, if I let go, it says 0 grams over here. So why don't I take this tomato and let's put it over here. And it says 86 grams. Now over here, I have a professional weighing scale, so we can use it as a comparison. Let's turn this on. Okay, and let's put this tomato right here. And it says 87 grams, so 87, 86, quite close. And I forgot to mention that over here you can actually swap between kilograms or grams as well as pounds and ounces. So you can see it says, what is that, 3 ounces. Okay, so the next thing, we can actually go over here. There is a drawer compartment down here, so you can put something like, you know, if you're old-fashioned, you can put paper and a pencil for your recipe book, or for your, grocery list. You can put your ring or something in here, so if you're baking a cake, you don't accidentally lose it. And then on top, you can put things like your measuring cups, so that you're not wasting any space. And what I like is the footprint down here is very small. I think it's like 5 inches by 5.7 inches. So the idea is that it doesn't take up much space on your counter, but you do have this extra platform. So when I found out that First Build was trying to make a micro kitchen where it's an entire kitchen in just 7 feet of space, of table space, I said, you know what? How can we extend that space? So in addition to this small footprint, there are 2 extendable platforms, so I can actually extend it like that, and then this one as well. And if you look underneath, I can actually flip open these arms, and on the other side I can do that as well to make sure that the platform is secure. Okay, so what can we put on this? A lot of stuff. It is a total of 22 inches wide by 7 inches deep. I don't remember how many cubic inches of area that is, but maybe you guys can remind me. let's see. Okay, so we can stick a bunch of this stuff. We got a bunch of carrots. Oh yeah, okay, maybe we can stick these here. Get this nice ginger. Got some bell peppers over here. Okay, there we go. Oop. All right, so, okay, a decent amount of stuff. I think we could probably put more stuff on here, but that's the Compact Kitchen Console's extendable platforms for you. So the main area is 10 inches. Each side gets you about 5.7 inches. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So why don't we take a look at how this thing actually works on the inside. So if we look at the LCD panel over here, the way it works is you can just take this LCD panel right off, and you can see where all the electrical housing is. So there are 3 AAA batteries. This one powers the kitchen timer, and it has this backing over here so that it holds the buttons securely in place so they're easy to click. And then this is the LCD weighing scale, or for the weighing scale. Okay, so let's leave that there for a moment, and you can actually take this platform, twist it off, and you can see that that is where the load cell is. So this is the piece of metal that bends. When it bends, you're able to measure the difference in, this is the load cell that allows you to measure the weight. So when it bends slightly, it sends an electrical signal to the circuitry, which then converts it into an actual weight. And then this allows you to twist it on back and forth. So I think the big thing is there are a lot of parts that need to be printed really flat. So my recommendation is, if you decide to print this yourself, is I took a picture on and put it on Thingiverse. The painter's tape that you put on your MakerBot replicator printer, put the painter's tape diagonally instead of horizontally, because it makes a really big difference. That's how I got some really flat prints. And then you may have noticed that yeah, some of this is orange inside. I was actually too cheap to buy more black plastic because I ran out, so I spray painted it. Don't judge. But the other thing is this whole thing. It's 1.2 kilograms of plastic approximately, or about 2.65 pounds. So I think just about just over 1 spool of MakerBot replicator PLA plastic will allow you to print this. So that's the Compact Kitchen Console. I hope you guys like it. And if you print it, please share it online so I know that I'm not the only one that made one of these. Thank you.